What it do, what it is, you already know what time it is. At Budget 727. Listen, this is what makes me happy. Like, honestly, I can say what makes me happy is, how can I say it? Meeting new people. Getting in different timelines, creating things, getting outside my body, but creating first in my mind and just going for what I love. And what I love is just, like I said, creating, like mastering things. I can't stick to one thing at a time. I don't know what it is, but I have to constantly create new things. I don't like just sticking to one simple thing. Like, if y'all been following my path and my journey of vlogging, music videos, creating in general, y'all know my YouTube page is full of, it's all over the place, right? My YouTube is all over the place. I never had a chance to even create a new YouTube. I might think about it, but creating is just, I'm all over the place. I'm in love, like I'm in love with just doing, right? And they say you have to really just stick to something, but I could never just stick to one thing, right? I love making music. I love, directing. I love traveling. I love, food tasting. I love clothing. I love, art. I love intellectual things. I love books. I love reading. I love learning. I love, just creating in general. And I just can't stick to one thing. So that is what makes me happy the most. Even though I'm all over the place, I'm happy being all over the place. I'm happy jumping from one thing to another thing, to another thing, to another thing. Like, I have had almost around 11 jobs for the ones who don't know. Probably more than that. I can't even count. You dig what I'm saying? More than two hands. But I've been working for myself for almost, I've been working for myself for 15 years, but without a job, I'll say maybe 10. Probably longer than that. But I could never just stick to one job. I've got fired from jobs. I've quit jobs. It's just that job. It was just getting so depressing, doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like, I could never just stick to just doing the task. I was always off task. My mind was always somewhere else. I was just always floating, imagining where I could be at, what I can do in the world. I was just one of them. I'm just one of them people that I wanted to do it all. I want to be everything. I want to do it all. I want to be the best at it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, it's just in me to express myself, right? I'm one of them people that I stay to myself and I just get in my thoughts and I just drift off to a world unimaginable, a world that no one else sees. I know a world that I want to create for myself. I don't want to be like the next person. I don't want to be like them. It's like if you know me, I always try to think outside the box. I always try to be ahead of everybody else, ahead of myself, ahead of the world. I always wanted to be in the world where no one can tell me what to do, where to go, how to do something. I'm a visionary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always see myself, outside the matrix, in a place where, everything is my way. I don't mind learning and understanding other people. Cause you know me, like I said, I love meeting new people. It's like I don't want the same old friends no more. You know what I'm saying? Like after a while, I don't feel like some of my friends really are on my same path. You know, it's like we grow apart. And nowadays it's getting even faster. Just people just grow apart. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm just on my own most of the time. And when it's all said and done, it's gonna be, you know, it's my happiness that matters the most. Like my happiness matters the most. Where I'm going matters the most. So right now I'm just putting all the time into myself. You know, day by day, just trying to find something that makes me happy. Because the same things, like I say, I wake up every day like what I did yesterday may not make me happy today. So I'm on a path right now. It's just every day what makes me happy. I don't want to stick to the same thing. Oh, this is going to get you money. Oh, this is going to get you rich. Stay on this path. It's like, man, if I was in it for the money, I'll be unsatisfied, unhappy. Because you get to a point where the money doesn't matter. Even though we need money in this life, this is a material world. And everybody is chasing money just to survive in their environment. And there are certain things you need in a certain environment that you have to, that's a necessity, and you have to work for it, per se. And that's why I kind of travel a lot also. Because when you travel, you go to different places. And some of the things that you felt like you needed to do back home, you don't need to do in other places of the world. They don't really care about that type of stuff. So it changes your outlook of what you need, the necessities. So that's why I like to travel a lot too, because it gives me different outlooks on the world. And then I also get to find out different things about myself. So, no, it's an experiment. One thing I always tell people when I meet people about life, we here to, let me see if I can get this right, because I always forget my own saying. I think I'm going to get it right this time. We're here to experiment. We're here to experience. We're here to experiment. I'm sorry. We're here to experience and experiment to be experts, and then we expire. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, it's inspiration. It's just, you know, in spirit. Whatever's in spirit, we're here to experience it, to be experts. You dig what I'm saying? You know, so we can pass it on to the next person. Or, you know, pass it on to our children. You know, so they can be the experts. So they can master a craft. You know, master something that they love to help them throughout life. You know what I'm saying? It's like passing on something. Passing on experiences. So every day I wake up, man, it's just a different experience. It's a different part of life. It's something new. It's refreshing. Life is about renewal. It's about, you know, creating. You know, nothing stays the same. Everything is changed. Everything will change. It's all about growth. You know, it starts from within. No one can tell you who you are. Only you can figure that out. Nobody else can really figure that out but you. And that comes in the form of just finding yourself, building yourself up. And it doesn't stop. Life is a journey. It doesn't stop. It's moment to moment to moment to moment to moment. It never ends. It never ends. If you look around in nature, if you look around in life, you know, you look at trees, they're in the same spot. But they're steady just, you know, they're steady, you know, growing and I won't want to say dying, but, you know, it's growth. It's changes being made. So, you know, I'm at this point in my life where it's just I won't stop growing. I won't stop changing for nobody but myself. You know, my path is always changing. I'm always going on a different lane. I know everybody can't go with me, but I do enjoy the people that are in my life for a season and a reason, as they would say. Everybody comes to your life for a season and a reason. And I enjoy and I learn from everybody. Those experiences are renewals too. Meeting new people, those are experiences that renew me. That's why I like meeting new people, because it's always a renewal. People always, it's like when I tap into different people, it's like they helping me tap into myself. They helping me find different parts of me, teaching me new things about myself. And I grow from that. And I just love growth. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, Yeah, man, it's just, that's what I love. Change, renewal, and just finding myself and doing new things every day. I can't stick to the same thing. I don't know if anybody else feel the same way, but that's how I feel. Don't take it personal if I'm not always there. I'm not always around. I'm just doing me. I'm growing. As I get older, it's like when I was younger, yeah, but I felt bad for not being somebody's friend or not going to see people all the time. You know what I'm saying? But at this point in my life, it's like I don't feel bad for it. Because, you never know. Like life comes and goes. And in this world, I'm going to enjoy it. Until my last breath, I'm going to enjoy it. You never know what's going to happen in your life. You never know. Like, I appreciate and I thank God for giving me the breath and the health every day to wake up and be intact. You know what I'm saying? Be able to breathe and being healthy. And, all praise to the Most High. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So, yeah. But that's it, man. That's it.